Wolverine 59 of Gamers X here. So, okay, first off, when was it? Monday was the anniversary of the Gamers X channel. Well, it was Wolverine 59 and again, I made a post on the channel, so if you want to check that out. Yeah, I mean, seriously, thank you for all the support and whatever. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. You know. So, Daredevil Born Again. This is my full review. I loved it. It really did feel like the Netflix version. And, and the thing is, if it was going down the TV-14 route, I mostly would still watch it, but it was definitely the it was definitely the it was definitely the continuation of the show. And that was one of the primary reasons why I ended up with Netflix, because Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, the Defenders, the Punisher, all of them. Like, this is awesome. And then all that got taken away. But then, thanks to Disney Plus, we have it, and I ended up watching the last two episodes yesterday because things were kind of hectic. But knowing what was going on in this whole thing, I mean, one of my favorite. Yeah, one of my favorites has always been Daredevil, and Charlie, he brings it to the table. Vincent D'Onofrio brings it to the table, and to see where this story comes in, it was perfect. I mean, the trailers, okay, what was go on in this? So basically, Foggy dies thanks to Bullseye, and after that, Matt becomes somebody he doesn't recognize, and that's what made him stop being Daredevil. If you've seen the second episode, Karen Page was saying, you gotta go be Daredevil again. He was like, no, and he was adamant about that. So throughout the whole show was Matt and Kingpin, Matt and Kingpin trying to not be who they are. Yeah, basically to be who you are, be separate from who you are. In fact, that's what you see in the diner, where it's like, Kingpin says it after he won the mayoral race, like, look, here's how it's gonna go. You put on that Daredevil suit, I will come after you. And Matt basically is somewhat saying the same thing, like, you go back to what you were. Don't think I'm not gonna stop you, even if I have to use all my abilities as a lawyer. So we get that. We get White Tiger, and we get Punisher. I mean, if that wasn't already explained in the trailer, they're tying into to the storyline where all the cops were Punishers. Well, they were trying to be Punisher, and Punisher doesn't like that. So they're showing what is happening. Like, okay, you see with um, Wilson's wife and um, and uh, and Kingpin, and we see within, like, they're trying to connect it to the MCU. So within a 5-year time jump, um, um, Kingpin was, if I'm correct on this, he was trying to become. Actually, I think he was released from jail, and then doing all the crime activities. But then, I thought from the way it looks, it was that he was gone, but his wife kept up with all the criminal activity. He runs as mayor. He wins, so he's doing a whole. He basically is trying to put out laws that if anybody who's a superhero is gonna go around New York City and do their superhero activities, they're gonna be locked up. And so, thing is, throughout most of it is, okay, Kingpin's not trying to become Kingpin, he's trying to become mayor. Matt's not trying to be Daredevil, he's trying to separate that, but it's like that quote from The Godfather, what was it? No matter how many times I tried to get out, they pull me back in, that sort of thing. And the way that they did it was perfect. Like, was White Tiger, because White Tiger got let's say he wasn't gonna be in the show anymore. Okay, let's do that. Let's say that, actually. Let's more so say that is what happened. So then what happens is that his niece is trying to find out what's happening, because she wasn't gonna trust the cops. Like, he's no longer around due to circumstances. No, it was them. And so she went and she thought Muse was doing this, and Muse has been kind of the overall villain. And so Fisk is trying to stop Muse, but yeah, they weren't. It's kind of like, yeah, we're gonna do something about but like, okay, but I mean, they were trying here and there, but nothing was gonna come up. However, though, Matt does help. At first he's trying not to be Daredevil. He's not trying to be Daredevil anymore. And when the mom to White Tiger's niece says to him on the phone, "Hey, I need help. I don't know where my daughter is. I'm afraid for her safety." And he's like, "Okay, you know what? That's it. Screw it. I'm gonna put on the suit." And his love interest is a therapist. Is like basically Kingpin's therapist And so, and she's on this anti-vigilante thing as well. But anywho, uh, Daredevil gets Muse, knocks Muse out. I think, yeah. Well, no, he gets him, but then, but Muse scurries off. Then we get Kingpin because his wife had an affair, which I don't remember that at all. I'm like, wait, when did that ever happen? So then it goes to like him going back to being Kingpin by injuring this guy, and of course Matt being being Daredevil again and fighting Muse, and he rescues White Tiger's niece. It was great. And then the relationship between Matt and his love interest, I'm forgetting her name. What was her name? Well, I should know it. Straight out. But, I gotta say, for when the episode where, cause he saves her from getting hurt. And in the next episode, he's trying to tell her, oh, Daredevil saved you, and she goes, no, I saved myself. I'm like, did you not see? Did you not see that he was stopping him? Heather Gwen, there we go. Heather Gwen. So, I know I'm going back and forth on this, but so, I love the big robbery episode I did, and the fact that Charlie uses his real voice in it, like he drops the American voice, goes right into being him. It was great. And the fact that Kamala Khan's dad is in this, and Swordmaster or something like that from Hawkeye, he's in it. So, over, like, final episode, what did we get? Yeah, the whole, he, if he did on the boys, where Homelander addresses everybody, saying towards anybody that is part of the boys and all, like, we're coming for you. It's the exact same way that Kingpin's going at it, like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna have you arrested, and you see that in the final episode. And so Daredevil was gonna gather up with her team, and I so wanted to be the Defenders. If not, just give me Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage and Iron Fist, something like that. Cause Kristen Ritter says she would love to come back. I really hope so. We are gonna get Foggy back, but I think it's gonna be flashbacks, cause we find out that Kingpin's wife is the reason why Foggy's no longer around. She hired Bullseye, so I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. And what do you know? Yesterday was the Andor show, but I'm like, I gotta watch NXT. So yeah. overall, 10 out of 10 for me. I love this show. And I love they brought back the theme song, but in a different way. It was beautiful. It it was like chef's kiss, man. I loved it. I can't wait for season 2, and I know Matthew Lillard from Scream, Scooby Doo, um, what or oh that movie with George Clooney, if you know it. So yeah, overall, if you haven't watched it, watch it. And so I'm very sorry for the spoilers, but overall, it was great. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. The click the notify bell. Um, again, shout outs are happening. Wolverine 59 one of Gamersex signing out. Live large, rock hard. Have a good one.